We're going to begin with the release of 3 Americans held by North Korea, a goodwill gesture before the planned summit between President Trump and Kim Jong Un. Mr. Trump will welcome them home in the very early hours of Thursday morning when they arrive at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland with Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. Kim Dong-chol, Kim Hak-song, and Tony Kim, all held a year or more, but apparently in good health, boarded a U.S. government plane in Pyongyang, then made a stop at Yokota Air Base in Japan. Their release came as Secretary Pompeo visited the North Korean capital for the second time in 6 weeks. He met with Kim for about 90 minutes this time to finalize plans for the summit.
Everything can be scuttled. Everything can be scuttled. Doesn't mean a lot of things can happen. A lot of good things can happen. A lot of bad things can happen. But I think we have a really good chance to make a great deal for the world.
The president said the time and place for the meeting has been set. He did not reveal them, but CBS News has confirmed the likely location is Singapore. Margaret Brennan joins us from the brand new set of Face the Nation. What does the release of the Americans mean for these talks?
Well, Secretary of State Pompeo said it's a positive gesture by Kim Jong Un, who is trying to set some good conditions for that upcoming summit with President Trump. But in many ways, this was the easiest part of the diplomacy, because Kim's real leverage is how advanced his nuclear and ballistic missile program now is. National Security Advisor John Bolton said yesterday that the White House wants Kim to take steps far beyond the halt to weapons testing and ultimately agree to stop enriching and reprocessing all nuclear fuel. So the Trump-Kim summit will start those talks.
All right, Margaret, of course, the president is talking to North Korea about its nuclear program. He has just pulled out of the nuclear agreement with Iran. What message is he sending to Iran and others by pulling out of its agreement, but negotiating now with North Korea?
Well, the White House argues that breaking the deal with Iran shows to North Korea that they have set higher standards for any future deal. But North Korea's program is far more advanced than Iran's ever was, so this message is kind of muddled. The White House says it now wants a new, broader deal with Iran. But after breaking U.S. commitments, there is very little sign that Tehran will sit down to bargain.
Margaret Brennan, thank you very much. We can also report that you'll have an interview with Vice President Mike Pence tomorrow on CBS This Morning. We'll see you then.